I'm Nicole from Low Income Relief, and I'm back with your weekly low income news update. Today we're going to talk about low income housing, medical charity care, and even some incredible state specific payments that will be going out to low income people over the next couple of weeks, as well as other low income news. But before we jump into those details, I just want to ask you a few questions really quickly. First, do you like these live updates or do you prefer our other types of videos? Second, should we include the state-specific information in these videos or not? And third, have you ever clicked on a link to our website? I don't want to waste your time or mine by including information in these videos that you don't think is valuable. So I'm just trying to get some feedback so that I can know how to make these videos better for you. And with that, let's dive into our weekly low-income news update. The National Low-Income Housing Coalition has released their 2023 GAP report. This annual report looks at low-income housing around the United States, and the news is not great. The report shows that America has a shortage of 7.3 million affordable and available rental homes for low-income renters. There are only about 33 affordable homes for every 100 renters that need them. The report shows that this problem is worsening and that the problem is worst in Arizona, California, Colorado, Delaware, Florida, Maryland, Nevada, Oregon, Texas, and Washington, where there are 30 or less low-income housing units for every 100 renters that need them. And that's not to say that things are great elsewhere. WBTV reported that Charlotte's low-income earners need 4 jobs to afford rent, which is just insane. They based their conclusion on a report from Zillow, which found that Austin, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, and Charlotte, North Carolina were the 3 most expensive markets in the country when you compared the minimum wage to the average cost of rent. In other news, the Washington Post has also found that more than 26% of low-income households have a past due medical bill. Almost 75% of the debts are owed to hospitals. This is significant because about 60% of hospitals in the United States are registered as nonprofits, and federal law requires those nonprofit hospitals to provide charity care and community benefits in order to maintain their tax-exempt status. Now, the study showed that since hospitals determine their own eligibility criteria and policies for those programs, not everyone who is eligible is getting that assistance. So if you get treatment at a hospital, do not forget to ask them about their charity care and community assistance programs. Now let's talk about some state-specific news. Just as a reminder, I can't timestamp chapters on our live videos, but I do go through the states alphabetically, and hopefully that makes it more convenient for you. In Alaska, the 2023 PFD filing season ends on March 31st. You need to get your application in by then. The 2022 Permanent Dividend Fund amount is $3,284, but again, to get that, you have to file your claim by March 31st. So, also in Arizona, a new 386-unit low-income housing unit is being built in Glendale. The project will provide housing for people with incomes at or below 80% of the area median income. Rents will range from $500 a month for a 1-bedroom to about $1,800 a month for the most expensive 3-bedroom unit. In Arkansas, the Economic Opportunity Agency in Springdale is reminding residents to apply for LIHEAP if they need help with their utility bills. The program still has $300,000 left and only 1 month until the program ends, so you should apply right away if you are eligible. In Colorado, the property tax rent and heat rebate credit is available for low-income residents who are disabled or age 65 or older, or a surviving spouse that is age 58 or older. This credit can provide you with up to $1,044 a year, and it's paid in 4 equal installments in April, July, October, and January. If you have not already, you need to get your application in right away because those direct deposits begin on April 5th. In Georgia, the Athens Farmers Market is beginning a FarmRx program that helps low-income families in Athens-Clarke County get free fruits and vegetables. This program provides free cooking and nutritional classes as well as free health checkups. And when you participate in those things, you get a certain amount of tokens that can be exchanged for free fruits and vegetables at either the Wednesday or Saturday farmers markets. In Illinois, the Healthy Illinois for All campaign was launched this week. This program is hoping to provide comprehensive, affordable health coverage to uninsured low-income immigrants between the ages of 19 and 41. The current law only covers immigrants over age 42, and this bill seeks to close that coverage gap. Also in Illinois, State Representative Lakeisha Collins has proposed giving a $30 diaper allowance to families who qualify for WIC. This proposal passed out of committee on a unanimous vote, so I'm very hopeful that this will eventually become law, and I will keep you updated on that as it progresses. In Maryland, Prince George's County is working on a proposal for a pilot program that would provide a basic income to people who live at or below the poverty line. If the proposal passes, the program would provide monthly checks to 200 low-income people for 24 months. This program would also be open to seniors, which is great news because usually these are only for people with kids. In Massachusetts, the city of Chicopee has adopted some new tax relief programs. Veterans and seniors who volunteer can receive up to $1,500 off their property tax bill. Seniors may also be eligible for another $1,000 off their taxes every year through a separate program. You can find more details on this at masslive.com. In New York, the governor is advocating for a bill that would ensure low-income New York residents never pay more than 6% of their income toward their electricity bills. This initiative is still in committee and it's not official yet, but I'm hoping. Also in New York, the Sun River Health Center in Brentwood is providing free produce vouchers to their patients who have diabetes. The total value of all the vouchers put together is more than $100,000, so that's a lot of help that will be available. In Tennessee, the Upper East Tennessee Human Development Agency is distributing low-income household water assistance program grants. This program provides $250 towards your water bill, even if your bill is as low as $10 per month. Now, according to the Johnson City Press, did I say that right? Yes. Sorry, there's a typo in my notes. According to the Johnson City Press, some customers can receive up to $5,000 through this program. But the program ends September 30th, so make sure you apply right away. In Washington, Seattle City Council member Shama Sawant has proposed capping late fees for past due rent at $10 per month. The nearby cities of Burien and Auburn already have implemented a $10 late fee cap, and the city has prohibited late fees for renters for the last 3 years due to the pandemic. But that protection is set to expire in October. The committee will vote on this new proposal on April 7th. Also in Washington, the Union Football Club in Spokane is making soccer free for low-income children between the ages of 8 and 13 years old. Practices begin on April 5th. You will need to claim one of the 40 available spots by registering online or calling 509-557-0566. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on because our monthly EBT update is coming out on Tuesday, and I have found some